So I do want to say that y'all better off moving solo, y'all. Solo, okay? Be careful going to crowded places. The energy, there's a lot of jealous energy right now. I can sense it, okay? A lot of jealous energy. And people are looking at people and sensing that people are having glow ups and they're feeling some type of way. Okay? Putting this a little bit of mascara on. All right. So y'all, I was picking up a lot of negative thoughts yesterday from strangers, jealous energy. Too much, y'all. Okay? People are feeling some type of way about um empresses loving themselves. It's almost like the world will hate you if you're an empress and love yourself. It's like people think we're not supposed to look good. And I'm so tired of picking up that energy. I keep picking up the energy like, how come you're not just laying down and dying? Like, how come you're still trying to look good? Like I keep picking that up. Like people are triggered um that they can see the silver in my hair and like I'm still looking good. It's like I'm supposed to be all real cracked on top of having silver. It's a lot of jealous energy towards older women out here, y'all. Okay? Straight up. A lot of it. And it's really getting out of hand. Frankly, I'm sick of it. It was real strong, y'all. It was real strong at the mall yesterday. I went to the mall and I was like, wow, okay, it's like that. I guess I'm not allowed to love myself. Guess I'm not. Like, it was like one person after another. They either like stared in my face and they got irritated or they looked at my hair. Like, even my family member was like they kept looking at me like, what are you doing here? Like, I'm not allowed to go to the mall. I'm not allowed to go get something nice for myself, right, y'all? I'm supposed to just stay home and die because I'm over 40, right? I'm telling you, man, age discrimination is starting to be out of hand. Okay, everybody's so worried about weight discrimination and race. Age discrimination is starting to be a problem. It's like people's like, you need to look your age. I'm like, I don't need to look my age. I don't need to look my age if I don't want to look my age. And it's like people get triggered when you don't look your age. When you still look kind of firm and you over 40, people get triggered. When you're a woman, especially a woman of color. You say it's a block for the jealousy, yep. Y'all. And let me tell you something else. The creator told me this. Said if you having a glow up, the creator told me to do it slow. Y'all, I'm telling you no lie. If you try to have your glow up fast, you're gonna lose something. I kept getting like, you're not running out of time. Go by your own speed. Make sure you get some rest. I kept getting that. And then when I did an oracle, it said the same thing. So y'all, if you're over 40 and you're a woman, don't let society make you think you got to do it fast or else you're behind. Like, try to preserve your muscle. Try to preserve your energy. So go slow. Like, if you're trying to achieve weight loss goals, just go slow. Okay, you're doing it for you anyway. So you don't need to do nothing fast. I don't rush through anything now. I don't even check the clock when I'm doing my hair. I don't even look at the time like, okay, is it time to do YouTube? I don't do that. I don't even look and be like, oh, do I got talk to somebody on the phone? No, I don't. I don't mean no harm, but I hope some of y'all are stepping in this energy. I'm getting a little conceited. And I actually like it. I'm getting arrogant and conceited. And I think I could use some of it. I have given so much to my family and friends, to the YouTube community, and I think I need to take some time to be self absorbed. And I think y'all do too. If you are a woman over 40, let this be the year of you being self absorbed. Who cares what anyone got to say? You know what you gave already. You know what you contributed to society already. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a year and saying, I'm a cut my donations down to 15% because the rest of it going on me. I'm gonna see everybody 30 minutes and that's it. Because the rest of the time is on me. It's nothing wrong with that. Like I told my family, you know, recently, I said, I'll see you for movie time and lunch. I'm out. I said, I'm taking a break from caring about the family. And I said that includes you too. And they were like, no, no, don't be like that. I said, I need to be self-absorbed for a while. I said, but I'll join you for dinner. We'll have some dinner. I'll make it to dinner. I'll make it to the little 1 hour movie. But I don't got no more time for you. I said, make sure you tell the nieces and the nephews. Make sure you tell, I told my husband, make sure you tell our daughter. I said, it goes for you too. He said, I'll help you any way you can. I can help you. I said, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. But I'm not coming through. I'm not coming. I'll come through for dinner. I'll come through for that. That's it. And I felt like a great weight was lifted off my shoulders, y'all. I could feel the weight coming off, like, like I could just breathe. It was like so refreshing to be like, wow, I got a couple extra hours for myself. I don't have to like rush to the phone and see if they calling. I don't have to like rush to see, what do you need? You all right? Poof, what do you need? Like the genie. It's like, it's like off my shoulders. And I told my family, I said, I needed y'all help. I needed y'all help last year and none of y'all helped me. I said, y'all knew I needed help with my workspace. Y'all knew I needed help with a lot of different things because I was sick with my dental surgeries and stuff. None of y'all really turned up like that. I said I had to do it all, get through all the surgeries really by myself because y'all was in your own toxic energy. I said, so now that I'm having some time without pain, without intense pain, I'm being self-absorbed. I'm being self-absorbed. I just want to give it a try for a while. I want to see what I could do being conceited for a while. Being like, well, none of my business. Oh, well. I went into this wine shop yesterday and this couple was like dry bragging. Now, normally I would jump right in it and I'd be like, oh, congratulations. I was like, I don't care. I literally was just like, I don't care. And I just kept on focusing on me. I told the wine lady, I said, what about that wine? I'll try that wine. And I could tell that the couple was irritated because I didn't cater to their bragging. It's almost like they expected me to because I was the only person of color in the room. We were in this like real fancy wine shop with wine tasting. And I guess because they said their daughter was getting married and They were picking out bottles, whatever. You know what I did? I said, I'm going to talk about me. I'm going to act like I ain't even hear them because I really don't care. And I brought up my daughter. A few minutes later, I said my daughter would do good decorating those bottles for y'all because that's what she do. They were like, they got triggered. We gonna do them. I said, okay. I was just giving you an opportunity to get them done by a professional because my daughter is a professional at doing them. They were mad that I didn't go, oh, hey, ooh, ah, real big. No, I'm about business. I'm about business. I don't really care. I'm not catering to no stranger's life out here. I don't care about the bragging. Either we're going to talk business or you could just not talk to me. Because I'm just too self-absorbed right now. I'm too self-absorbed to say congratulations. I'm too self-absorbed to say, wow, that's amazing. I'm done. As they say, I'm out of my black woman business. If you want to call it that. If you want to call it that. When this lady was all bragging and the wine tasting people was like, now I'm going to show y'all the wine that I got, y'all, okay? I'm going to show y'all the wine, the new bottles of wine that was bought for me. But the wine ladies was like, yeah, that's congratulations to this couple. Your daughter's getting married. I was just like this. I really enjoyed this wine. Can I try that bottle? I was so self-absorbed. Y'all. And then I waited a couple minutes and I said, my daughter is a professional at decorating glass and bottles for special events. In case you're interested. She takes clients. That lady said, we do it, we're going to do it ourselves. I said, okay. We're just telling you that you can hire my daughter to do it. And the wine lady was like, oh, your daughter does them? How much she charge? I said, well, I'll give you her information and you can, talk to her. See? Business. I don't got no pats on the back. I'm not patting nobody on the back. This is the no pats on the back year. None. Because I don't get it full throttle the way I give it. I go in. When I pat somebody on the back, and when I cheer, I go in. I go full throttle. I don't give tiny morsels of support. And I don't seem to get it back out in these streets. I just get a jealous energy. Like I don't, it's almost like people like, because I'm beautiful, I don't deserve the same love. That's the energy that I pick up out here, that I attract. Like, oh, it looks like you was born with beauty, so you got to cater to my energy. And I'm like, no, if you weren't born with beauty, that's how you feel. You take that up with your parents. But don't think because I was born blessed with my beauty and knowing my beauty. We all got beauty, but not everybody knows their beauty. That's deep. Everybody's beautiful, but not everybody can see their beauty. Not everybody knows how to maximize their beauty. Not everybody knows when and how to celebrate it. When there's a perfect time for them to celebrate their beauty, where it be at its best, or colors that work best for them. But soon as I show the world that I know, it's like, oh, I shouldn't get no respected. It's like, nah. You should be grateful. This is all that I'm worth. No. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. If you've been used up like me, you probably need 1 year of being self-absorbed. Okay? Some of y'all know the stories I've told y'all about what I've gone through with my family and friends. And y'all know just how much I've been used. I did my deadbeat daddy's funeral. Paid for it. Designed it. Planned it. And I'm releasing his ashes this year. I did beat dad, y'all, who was never there for me. who I hadn't seen, who never sent me a child support check, never came to nothing since I was a little girl. I made some huge sacrifice. My dignity has been chopped up into 1,000 pieces many times, being used in running in and with my cape on. I need 1 year to be self-absorbed. Just one. And I think I'll get everything done for me. Like, I'll finish my dentist appointments. My hair will stay healthy for 1 year. I won't be 230 pounds. I just know it. Because I feel like some of us empresses, people get too greedy for our energy. I don't know what it is. It's like people get a little bit of our energy and it's like more, 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 more. And you're just like, what more can I get? Like, what more? I've been sitting on this phone with you all week, hearing you complain, running money, cash shopping money to you, picking you up, driving you to appointments, everything. Can I get 1 day to say no to you? Like, one. How many of y'all empresses feel like that? Like, some of y'all may not know my stories. So I'm going to share with y'all why I feel I want to be self-absorbed, and I'm sticking with it. Just for a while. I took care of my mother while she was critically ill. I never missed a single event that my family ever had. Birthday, holiday. I've always made it to the hospital to see everyone in the hospital. Always. When I say ride or die, I'm talking about ride or die to the max. Ride or die. I took in my friends' kids, fed them, clothed them, gave them a place to stay here. I took other people's kids on my vacations. And when I could have been getting busy with my husband. I'm real talk. I could have been getting some good sex in on my camping trips. But instead, I sacrificed my romantic time with my husband to let kids that couldn't afford it come to our camping trip for free. Their parents couldn't afford to take them. And I know what it's like because I grew up dirt poor. Like, I grew up like poor, like kind of poor y'all don't even want to know about, okay? Like, we had one little TV, one phone, everything was rural, extra minimalist. But I know what it's like. So I would take people's kids on our camping trips, pay for all their food, buy them a tent to sleep in, take them on tours for free. I've done too much, and it's my time. I've taken care of elderly people for 20 years as an activity director. I've been to so many elderly people's like burial ceremonies. I've done their parties. I've done their Thanksgiving dinners, taken them to synagogues, did their Passovers, did their service for them. Y'all, I'm tired. I just looked at my family yesterday and I said, I don't got nothing left to give. They was like, don't say that. I said, I'm empty. My cup is empty for human civilization. Only way I'm going to get that cup full again is that I would have to be self-absorbed for a while. And if some of y'all feeling numb and empty, like just thinking about running in to save the day with humans, like you get PTSD, yeah, your heart just falls to the ground, you probably need a year to be self-absorbed. Like I do. Just let everybody save themselves. Let everybody just burn if they got to burn for a while. Don't carry the burdens and blame all by yourself what everybody's going through. Be like, it's not all my burden to carry. So, how many of y'all empresses have been guilt tripped into giving more energy than you could give? Like, oh, your auntie and your mommy and your wifey. Come on, you're supposed to. You're supposed to. It's like, I'm good. I'm good. I know there's people in my life suffering right now because I'm not coming in with my cape. But if I know if I push myself anymore to come in, I might end up, y'all, I'm telling you, I might end up in a mental institution. The creator going to put me in a mental institution just so I get self-absorbed. So that all I do is sit there and watch movies and play little games since I was hard-headed. See, let me tell y'all something. When the creator tell you to put all your energy into you for a while, you need to listen to that because you might be too close to the devil pushing you into an institution energy. That happened to Sylvia Plath. That happened to the famous writer Sylvia Plath. She kept on taking back that man, running in and running in with the kids all by herself and letting him run around and doing everything. She was doing everything for the kids and he wasn't doing nothing but chasing women, and she kept letting him back in her energy and all that, and you know, whatever. And she ended up being so blocked, and then she let him go. He came back. She catered to his ego again, and that was the straw. Her mental health just was done for. Was done for. The medication, nothing could work. Some of y'all need to realize some of y'all might be too close to the edge spiritually. That's why you got to be self-absorbed for a while. Even nuns, sometimes nuns go up in the local churches and you don't see them for months. They don't even be out in these streets sometimes serving. They just go up in the church rooms and be like, gone. Don't forget the saints did it too. Don't forget it. Went up in the mountains and just vanished. Like, didn't get nobody no scriptures, didn't get nobody no energy. Y'all could do the same thing. It's okay. I'm telling you, if present moment, at some point, the creator gonna sit you down and say, didn't I tell you enough is enough? You're gonna have to pray yourself to get up, to running with your cape. You're going to get to that point. That's when you're going to know that you ain't been looking after you like you thought you should. You ain't been going in enough. When you got to pray yourself to get up to help people, when you got to be like, God, give me the strength to go cook this person's dinner. God, give me the strength to go drive them. God, when you're doing that, you're getting in the way of someone's karma. They're probably supposed to get themselves out of it, and there's something you got to get yourself out of. And I'm telling you, you will notice that you're looking better. Some of y'all think that you don't have good hair. Some of y'all think that you don't have good skin. Some of y'all think this, but it's because you will not stop giving energy. You keep on running in every time somebody needs you. Every time. And that's why your beauty is not at its best. When over the last 2 weeks when I was like, I'm good. I'm not running in. Like, y'all, I'm gonna admit, I even stopped calling my husband. Couple weeks I stopped. I couldn't even will myself to call him on his lunch break or call him after work. I was just like, y'all, for real. I couldn't even get myself to text my daughter. I was like, y'all, I was like, good. And I noticed that I started to see the problems in me. Like, when's the last time I used my favorite moisturizer? When's the last time I wore my favorite lipstick? When's the last time I spent all the time that I want on my hair? When's the last time I wore a nice pair of earrings and I know I got plenty in there? I couldn't remember. I just kept asking questions. And I said, you know what? I'm through. I'm through. And this has been over the last 30 days. And I noticed my body started to firm up, y'all. I actually noticed like my belly going down but staying firm. Like staying firm when I stand. Like instead of it being jiggly, like the belly firming, the legs firming, like everything just firm. Even my dandruff, like my itchy scalp, went away. The pain that I had out of nowhere after my dental surgery that I couldn't even explain, that went away. All of a sudden, I'm sleeping 7, 8 hours instead of 5. I'm able to go to sleep by 8 o'clock now. That let me know I was giving too much energy. It's time to realize that just because you old, that don't mean that's all you good for. Just because you're over 40, don't mean all you're good for is feeding people. And I don't like that society is getting into that type of mindset. That we're just supposed to be out here helping everybody grind better. We're just supposed to be like, it's almost like the Matrix want us to be the people that's just sitting there with the batteries. It's like this Matrix want people, everybody over 35. Definitely women over 40 to just be batteries. People love to talk about 40-year-old women. Oh, this and this and that. But we are being treated like bona fide batteries out here. And it's time to let the younger generation make mistakes. Stop trying to prevent them from having to use their intuition when you know you have to use yours. Start saying, well, try using your intuition. Bye. You don't know go get some oracles. Check the scriptures. Send them to the process. Don't wait for them to make mistakes and then get them out of it. Say, let me show you how you can prevent making this mistake. Go here. Get you a membership off of Amazon Books Unlimited. Like, start being an arrow to telling them where to go. Like, this is the energy we got to be in, empresses. Like, this month, I'm not going to give you no free money. I'm going to tell you how you can make this money to get out your situation. Not this month, okay? When I went out yesterday, let me tell y'all what happened. My family member was like, oh, yeah, I really like these pants or whatever. I said, maybe you'll get them as a birthday present or a holiday present. They were shocked because normally I would just be like, I got you. Nope. I said to myself, I literally just gave them money like a couple days ago. No. I'm not generous. There's 3 things I'm not being this year. I'm not being generous. I'm not being a back patter like, yay. I'm not doing that. And I'm not I'm not making myself wait. I'm not making myself wait for nothing. Not for YouTube, not for somebody who's nothing. If I can't make the date, then I can't make it. But I'm not going to rush. I'm not rushing. and I'm not making myself wait. Now, y'all know when you tell people I'm not rushing, don't rush me. They say, "Oh, you bougie. You being bougie and conceited." Well, I guess I am. I told my family member yesterday, I said, "You will not rush me this year. If you rush me and be like, come on, I'm not going." I said, "You got one time to say that." They was like, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I said, "No more." I said, I'm gonna walk. I'll walk at the pace that's respectful to my energy. And I noticed, like, when I was at the mall and I was like walking slow, I just noticed, like, when people would look, some people would look, their energy would get irritated. It's almost like they expected me to walk real fast and have my head down and be all nervous. But when I was walking just like I had all day, and I wasn't like jumping out the way. I wasn't like, oh, sure, go ahead, go ahead. I wasn't in that energy. It was like, who do you think you are? And I'm like, I'm a child of God. I don't have to jump out of nobody's way. Y'all, I was in this store, and somebody's kid like was like kind of like backing me into a corner. So I just stopped. I said, no. They need to control their kid. And when the dude saw that I wasn't like just going to go into the corner, even though I was standing there first, he was like, oh, learn to say excuse me. But let me tell you, normally that don't happen to me. Normally, some white people in Pennsylvania, they expect you to just jump out the way. And they get irritated when you don't. But the reason why he said, say excuse me to his kid, because he realized I was serious. I was like Rosa Parks. Nope. No. Either you're going to tell your child to say excuse me, or he's not going to get by. He's not going to get by. Okay? I'm going to keep on standing here because I was here first. This is not Martin Luther King's time, back of the bus situation. No, my money spent as good as yours in this store. My money is just as green as yours in this store. So, no. Because I saw him looking like, oh, is she going to move? Is she? This is what I was doing, y'all. And straight up, that's exactly, y'all, when I was in the aisles, I could feel some people were like they expected me to go, oh, sure, go ahead. No. I want to hear excuse me. I want to hear excuse me. I'm just not in that courtesy. Be courteous. America hasn't been courteous to me. America don't do that, ain't like that with me. Don't nobody move out the way for me. Maybe some good looking man or something, he might do that, but nobody else really do. So say excuse me, or I'm just not moving. I'm not moving. Use your manners. I hope y'all in that energy. You know, I normally would jump up and be like, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I came right up in here and said, whew, and chilled. And then when my family came in here, they thought I was going to jump up. It was like, good morning. I was like, good morning. It was all thrown off because they're used to me going, jumping up. They said, well, what was wrong? I said, I'm not jumping up. I'm an empress. I'm not jumping up. Now you can take my hand and you can say, come on. will you like to join me for tea? And then I'll get up then. But really, you're supposed to get up when I walk in the room. I'm not supposed to get up when a prince or princess, not even a, no. You get up. Even the kings would stand when an empress come in the room. No. So I just kept on sitting. I'm an empress. I'm a sit, unbothered. And I hope y'all getting that energy too. I'm not jumping up to push no chairs in. I'm not jumping up to run. No. The table's set. The food is there. Y'all, they was thrown off, y'all. They was like, what's the matter? What's wrong? What's going on? I said nothing. They was like, what I said, nothing at all. They said, well, what's wrong with you? I said, I'm not jumping up. I told you I'm not jumping up for nobody. And they were like, oh, okay. I said, and I'm not asking nobody. I'm not asking nobody on lunch dates. I'm not asking nobody to come see me. If you don't ask me, we don't see each other. I'm just that conceited. I'm just that conceited now. So I said, I'm good. I haven't seen my daughter in a month because I'm conceited. I'm self-absorbed. She wants to see me, she come call me. She come text me. She come through here. I'm the empress. I gave her life. I take care of her. I gave her money. I paid her bills during COVID. She come through here. I ain't going towards nobody no more. So it's been 30 days now and counting. I guess we ain't never gonna see each other. I hope y'all getting this same energy. I love the fact that when I lay down now, and it's like, when I lay down at my bed at 8 o'clock, y'all, it's like, I can feel like a little, like more peace in mind. Because y'all, it's literally degrading to be high ranked and be chasing people's energy. Y'all, that is so disrespectful to your rank. If you're an empress, you should not be like calling no dude like, what you doing? You call me? Why ain't you call me? You want me to join you? When you cooking? Huh? No. No. You're supposed to go to court to see the empress. Now, the empress, she gives to people who are in need, like people, society. She's supposed to work for society, but it's not her job to get up and go rounds in her family and be getting everybody out of trouble. No, that's what knights are for, and that's what kings are for. You go to the empress and you ask for counsel. You go to the empress, you say, hey, I don't know what to do. What is the angels telling you? I need some intuitive advice. But the empress don't go banging on nobody's door to say, do you need help? Are you coming? How come I ain't see you? No, y'all. That's so harmful to the self-esteem of an empress. A princess can do that, okay? Because random gifts from all over the world is given to her all because she's young. But the empress, through her not chasing, like the princesses do, she's not chasing. She's teaching people who she is. She's making people realize her value also internally, spiritually. She's making people think about her value inside by not chasing their energy. A lot of princesses, they haven't learned that yet because they ain't done climbing. Okay, they haven't seen enough fruits of their labor to know their deep internal worth so deeply, where they're like, I am not arguing with no one over what I need or what I require, my expectation. I'm not running. I'm not chasing. I'm not coming in with my cape. They can't get to that energy yet because they don't really see how abundant they are because they haven't done enough work to really see how abundant they are. But at some point when they hit that 40-year-old mark, they're going to be like, yeah, I see now. I see how abundant I am beyond this. I see now. I see just how powerful I am intuitively as a female. So I gotta let people come knocking on my door. Because I already know I'm gonna get the answer for them. I'm an empress. I'm gonna get the answer. All I gotta do is relax, look around. The creator gonna give it to me, but they gotta come to me. That's right. You didn't climb already. What you chasing for? Y'all know y'all didn't got so many gifts. If you up in your 40s and 50s, you didn't had it all. You didn't had it all. I'm gonna just keep it real. You didn't had the sex in who knows how many ways. You didn't had all the sex you could possibly dream of. You didn't have beautiful things. You hadn't been around beautiful, fine people, fine men. You know, you didn't ate some of the most glorious food. You like, you know, I'm cool with my wisdom and my mind now. Ooh, child, this is all good. Yeah, this is all good, but it ain't all that. Not like this quiet. This quiet is better than this jewelry. This quiet is better than these books. This peace of mind is better than all these gifts. I'll take this peace of mind over any of this stuff. You know you feel that way when you're an empress. You know you feel that way. You know? And that's why men want to give to you. That's why things come towards you so easy. Because you feel that way. Because you're not like so clingy on it, like, yeah, this is so gorgeous. Yeah, jewelry, diamonds. You're like, nah, I'm good. I done had a diamond already. I'm good. I just need some more peace. Can I get more of that? Where they do that at all day? Where they do that at all day? Like, where they get peace at all day? What store can I go to and get that for free? That's how you be. That's how you be. That's how you be. When you're an empress, you ain't got to worry about protecting your things because things going to keep coming to you. You're an empress. Okay? You save yourself more than the princesses. You're not playing with yourself as much. You're not sexually experimenting with yourself as much. You're not doing sexual experimentation out here. You're not doing none of that. So you're vibrating higher in your glow. Your glow is great. So you don't really have to worry about somebody really saying you ugly, okay? You don't have to worry about being somebody thinking you ugly. You don't have to worry about that. What you got to worry about is protecting your peace. Yeah, that's what you got to worry about. Because you, believe me, if you're in that true empress energy, you can get a date. You can get a date. You can get your drinks bought. That's easy. You got that type of vibration for it. But you need to protect your peace. What you're trying to gather is for solitude, meditation, quiet time to do the things that I just want to do for me. I need more of that. Take that vacation I always wanted to take for me, not for the kids, not for the boo, not for the... Y'all, how many of y'all feeling me on that? I want to go to the Bahamas just because I want to just lay there. I don't want to go to the Bahamas to entertain my kids, to entertain my boo, and entertain the family. And I just want to go to the Bahamas to just be lazy and just have everything done for me. I don't need no gifts, just like everybody bringing the food to me. Everybody bringing the drinks to me. That's why I want to go to the Bahamas. But, but it's like, if I had more time, if I didn't have people in damsels in distress around me, maybe I would have time to take that trip to the Bahamas. I tell people I had money. I've been places. I've had money to go places even alone. The reason why I couldn't go, because of damsels in distress. Damsels. Oh, my daughter, my sister, my mama, my daddy. My daddy got narcolepsy. Can't go there. I can't. Who's going to get him back from his doctor's appointments? Who's going to get him home? Oh, my mom, she can't get to her medical appointments. She can't clean her house. She can't do shopping. Who's going to take her? There's no one. Oh, who's going to pick my daughter up from school? Who's going to take her to Sunday churches, Sunday church events on the weekends? There's nobody to take her. Oh, I can't go. Who's going to do my husband's laundry? Who? Who's going to pick up around the house? No one's going to clean the house. No one's going to go there and clean. I'm going to come home to a house full of dishes and piles of laundry. Oh, I can't go. Yo. Who's going to take care of all the elderly at my job? There's nobody else trained to do it. Who's going to be able to get them to their events, do their activities? My boss says there's no one else. You're the only one. I guess I can't go. Y'all. I even called myself going on vacation with my sister. Like, finally, yeah. You know, I was like, yeah. Get to go. I get to go on a vacation that I want to go on, that I chose. Going with my sister. What happened? I was the vacation therapist the entire time. Everybody was emotionally dumping on me. Waking me up 2 a.m. in the morning to complain about people. This is on my vacation, y'all. On my vacation. People were fighting around in my room like I wasn't even in my room. I had to literally ghost everybody on vacation. I had to get in my car in the middle of the night and go try to have a vacation somewhere else. I left the beach house like 1 a.m. in the morning. This is how bad I just wanted to feel like I was on vacation. I left the beach house at 1 a.m. in the morning, went to a different beach far away, blocks away, went and got me a bottle of wine at a bar that was open. Went to this beach. I was sitting there with a lighter, okay, and a bottle of wine on the beach in the dark. I said, I'm going to go head back to the bar for a little bit by myself. I went by myself. This dude was like, well, I was on my way walking back. He said, can I join you? I said, well, it's a free country. You want to go to the beach at night? You're free to go. I can't stop you. So I went to the beach. He was on the beach. We was good, though. Nothing went down. We was good, okay? The police came. I don't know if the police sensed that I just needed to be by myself, that I just needed to chill. But the police was like, oh, don't worry about it. Just make sure you take your bottle with you. He was like over there and I was over here, like on another part, like a distance away. The police didn't even tell me to throw my beer out, like my wine out. The police was like, just don't leave the bottle there. I said, okay. And I had the little lighter and I was just like lighting it so I could still see better, drinking my wine and was like, ah. The third day, ghosted again. Gone. I went to this beach party by myself. I just turned up, y'all. Just so I could get away from all the damsels in distress. But it's a shame that I had to go through that on my vacation. So at least 3 of my days was not vacation. I only got 2 day vacation out of a whole week. out of a whole week. So I realized when you're almost an empress, when you hit that 35-year-old mark, you need to start being solo. Okay? If you're almost an empress at 35, start planning trips to do by yourself. It's not going to be easy because you're used to always having someone to look after. You probably got little kids. You know, you might got a boo or mom not well and all. But you're going to have to find a way to pick, you know, every couple of years, an empress needs to just go on a journey in her chariot by herself like the old school empresses did. In medieval times, the empresses did get in their chariot and they went by themselves. Nefertiti did. The one Egyptian empress, she literally had men carry her all the way across the desert, y'all. And she went to see her tomb by herself. Can you imagine that? Like you're literally not well, but yet you travel through the desert heat by yourself. You just got men carrying your chariot because they didn't have wheels then. So the men were carrying her chariot. And they carried her across the desert heat by herself, even though she had a pharaoh. And she went all the way to see her tomb. She couldn't even go in her tomb because she couldn't really walk that much, but she was able to look in her tomb to see the front of it in the hallway. And then there was somebody there who helped design her tomb. They described it to her. And I love that story because it's like if this disabled empress married to a filthy rich pharaoh can get in a carried chariot all the way across the desert heat or almost on her dying bed and force herself to walk a couple steps to see the inside of her tomb before she died. Why can't I go on vacation by myself? Y'all. Why somebody say pray for me? I don't know what somebody said. Whew. I don't answer comments like that. I don't answer comments about converting to religion, and it's not really respectful to do that. Okay? To me, it's narcissistic. If you thought I was ugly, would you be asking me to convert to Islam? You know what I find? You know what I find interesting is how, and that was going to be the next topic of this video, so I guess I'll go to the next topic. Why do we think we can dissect each other's genetics and then try to choose partners based on that? People need to stop trying to shop for genes and genetics in their family tree. I notice this is becoming a thing, like where the masculine energy is looking at women and trying to find out whether they're still fertile, and then like looking at their genetics, and then it's like, can you be this religion? Why are y'all in that? That sounds thirsty, and you're low vibrational, and you're kind of low key chasing. You know, stop shopping for genetics and start shopping for people that's good for you. Like, if you're still in that energy, okay, because like, to me, that's very covert narcissistic. I've had some bad experiences in the past where there has been guys that were trying to get me to get pregnant by them because of my genetics. And then even trying to get me to like, oh, be like, won't you come to my church? And get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. That was actually going to be my video topic. All this genetic trolling. It's starting to be a problem. People trying to figure out, people of color trying to figure out each other's genetics. How much African you have in you? How much Native American? How much Egyptian? How much? And then it's like, oh yeah, I want to be with you. I'm trying to be cool with you, or I'm trying to, with y'all. Nah, if you men doing that, y'all are low vibration, and you're trying to harvest that woman's energy. You're trying to do it. You're trying to be slick though. You're trying to be slick, like, oh, that's not why I'm coming towards you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There's some women on YouTube talking about featureism. And the featureism does gets into where the men, some of these men are out here picking women based upon if their features look like a certain culture of color. And that's disgusting. Like, you shopping for genetics for your kid, for your unborn child. You're disgusting. Disgusting. And it's a major problem in the community of color. Coming towards empresses, oh, this empress is still fertile. Oh, look, it looks like she's still fertile. She's still young. Ooh, I like her bones. I like her hair. I like her this. Can you know? No, shut up. Don't be thirsty. But what's your energy like? For real. My rank is too high. I'm real picky. Real picky who I even have as a friend. I don't even let people touch me. Like, I don't even do touching. Like, I'm real picky about that. Like, the hand, if I even shake your hand, it's for a second. Because I know just how powerful I am. And some of y'all going to realize that too. Some of y'all going to have ascension levels where it's like, can I ascend anymore? Okay, I actually know now my psychic abilities. I know how powerful I am spiritually. I know the psychic powers that God gave me. So it's like, I won't even stand with somebody close to me. So if I talk to people, I'll actually go 4 steps back, arm's length when I talk. Because I don't give the gift of energy unless you have given me the gift of time getting to know you. I'm like a crab when I talk to people. You can feel my armor. There's people who have said, you're hard to read, you're complicated. I say, no, I'm not complicated. You're trying to get through my armor and you can't get through. You can feel my guardian energy blocking you. So you're feeling triggered because you're trying to bust through me psychically and trying to find out about my powers, and you can't. And empresses, when you reach a certain level as an empress, you know actually the frequency on how to block people from your energy, even though they're standing right there talking to you. You know how to do it. You can sense when someone's trying to tap in. You can sense when they're trying to violate your frequency. A lot of young people, princesses and prince, they don't know how to do that. They don't know yet. They're just kind of all over the place with their energy. They don't really know. But I know things. And I just feel like I want to actually keep a lot of it to myself for a while. It's okay to lock up some of your knowledge. That's another thing, empresses. Sometimes the library has to be closed. Sometimes it has to be closed and under renovation. Sometimes there's some books, some Akashic records, some knowledge you just hand down to your kids. You just hand down to your husband, and the rest, and you never ever put it out in society. That sometimes you got to do that, okay? That it say, I can't answer that. I have the answer to that question, but I won't answer it. Just tell people. They say, so what do you pick up about so and so? I know the answer, but I'm not telling you. That's like when I said on this channel, Somebody asked me what I was picking up about Will Smith. Now, I told y'all I could pick up the wickedness in people like that within like a minute. Okay? Even if they're trying to hide it, I will get it. And someone said, what do I get about Will Smith? And when I tuned into his energy within seconds, I told everybody he's sneaky. I said he's sneaky. People were like, oh no, Will Smith is the stuff. I said in that live video, he's sneaky, y'all. Don't trust him. And then months later, he slapped Chris in the face. He slapped Chris at the Oscars. And then I felt like after that, I could feel people like trying to tap into my energy on his channel, like, trying to figure out my frequency. And I felt like that was the beginning. That was the beginning of when I started getting shapeshifters. Okay, people trying to hack me so they could walk around on YouTube and act like they're my frequency, my powers. I learned a valuable lesson. That some things, even if it's true, and it's true, some things you just be like, I'm going to take it to the grave. I know this about you, I'm going to take it to the grave. I know this about heaven, I'm going to take it to the grave. We are in a world where people are addicted to just passing out knowledge. Like, here, take it. It's causing such an imbalance. It's like now people don't know the devil from the devil from the divine ones. People can't tell no more. People don't know that some knowledge is just for you in your own tribe. It's not for nobody else outside that tribe. The Native Americans knew this. And we have got to stop empresses. If you have a tribe and it's not under lock and key and membership, you need to ask yourself, is that knowledge risky that you're putting out there? Is it at risk of the devil getting and corrupting people with, warping and distorting? Should the whole world actually have that knowledge? The older you get as an empress and you're done with chasing material things and chasing instant gratification and stuff, the deeper you can go into those Akashic records, the deeper you can go to the elite angels and get their intelligence. That means you also got to protect yourself more. You need to be quiet more. You also need to play dumb more. You be around people that you can't trust, it's better to play dumb. I don't know nothing. I don't know what y'all talking about. People can sense your vibration, sense that you probably do got some powers. They can feel your frequency, the peacefulness of it. And if they feel the peacefulness of it, they're going to try to see if you're going to slip up and run your mouth. And give them something that they can parade around out here like it's theirs. The empress do pass out food, but if she don't pass out the whole cupboard. It's okay to give a little bit of appetizers out here, a little pinch of the knowledge, a little peck of the knowledge. But you always save that abundant knowledge for your royal family and your tribe, the women that you have tea with, the women that you have tea with. And because those women that you're having tea with, they're probably already high ranked already. And they got their own, they're not chasing what you got. So the women that's already got their own and all that, then you can share, because 9 times out of 10, they really ain't chasing what you got. They're done. They know what it's like to own homes and cars and all that type of stuff. You're like, good, okay? And so you share, and you know who's getting it. Your little T circle of friends, you got their names, you know their addresses, or you know where they live at, and you have their names and their emails. So you give a little bit more out. But it's time for empresses to shut their mouth. And I hate to be like cold, cut, dry with that. If you get some abundant knowledge from now on, just cut a little piece of it out. Don't give the whole wedding cake. Cut a little piece out and say, I got a little bit for y'all. Got a little bit for society today. Got a little bit. Because you ain't the only empress out here giving. That person probably getting from 10 other empresses. So what do you need to be the one doing all the giving? Why do you have to give so much? They basket going from you to other empresses. People empress hop. Especially men. They'll go from empress to empress to empress to empress to empress, some of these men. Because they already know they're going to get fed, catered to, help, advise, counsel. So they like, ooh, how many empresses can I get all stashed away? So you don't have to give much. Believe me, they got another empress they run into and trying to trick. You know, if she's in low vibration, then she'll just keep on, giving and chasing his energy. But here's another thing. If you're an empress, you can test people. You can test people to see if they respect your rank. Tell them, I'm not chasing. See how they feel about that. Just say it out loud. I'm not going to be blowing up your phone and your text message. I'm not coming towards you. If they get triggered and irritated, then you know they're somebody devil. That means they want to take advantage of your rank. They don't have no respect for your rank. They're acting entitled to your emperorship. That means that they're confused. They're confused. They don't know their place. They don't know their place. I cut somebody off recently. I said, you want to ride or whatever? I'm not waiting. I'm not running around. I'm not doing multiple trips. I said, I want to be paid up front. And I'm not driving you somewhere to do something illegal. And let me tell you, y'all, they got triggered. They didn't know their place. So I had to cut them off. All right, y'all, I got to go. Y'all running a little late to this event. I hope I can still make it. If not, I'll just get the replay. I might come back on a little later and talk to y'all. Thanks for listening, everybody. I think I'm going to do some evening videos. If I do evening videos, will y'all be on? If I get on here, like after 6 p.m. or at nighttime, like around like 9 p.m. Eastern time, will some of y'all be on? I don't know if some of y'all be up that late. Okay, because I feel like sometimes I need to be on in the nighttime hours too, evening and nighttime. But if you're an empress and if you be like, no, I'm good, I'm not chasing, and you look good, you're gonna be under more attack. If you're not jumping in that like people pleasing energy and you're an empress and you're celibate, you're not playing with yourself, like you don't really play with yourself all like that. You don't really begin going in on that. Jealous energy. It's bad too. I felt like it was like so hard at the mall that I went into this one store and went like this. And my family was like, what's wrong? Why you go like that? I said the boundaries. I was like, the energy. And then and the funny thing about it, this one dude, he kept like inching close. But the jewelry there was like all for girls, but he wasn't even looking. I could tell, I could feel like he was pulling on my energy. And I'm like, y'all, it got so bad. I had to like just walk out to near the entrance of the store and just stand there like this. I just stood near the entrance and was like, I'm going to wait for you over here. I was just like, ooh, mm, mm-mm. I could feel like people was trying to read my energy. It was like they were practicing on me or something, or I think they were like looking at me and seeing I was glowing and was like, who is she? Especially since I was the only person of color. It was packed in this room. It was packed in the store, and I was the only person of color, only woman of color. And there was one man of color that came in later while I was in there. But I could feel all the like tuning in and tuning in. I don't know if they were trying to like figure out what I'm doing. I think the store people could read people's aura. I think they might was able to see my aura, and they were kind of like, y'all, I had to fall back. I ain't even want to go to eat. They was like, well, we could go to the food court if you hungry. I was like, that's okay. I'll wait till I get home. I'll wait till I get home. I got so irritated by the like steering. The steering was like this, y'all. This is what I was getting. I finally got so tired of it. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, wow. Wow. I was just like, wow. It's crazy, y'all. I wanted to take a couple selfies. I was like, I don't even want to take no selfies in here. It was a lot of it was a lot of low spirited energy in there and hate. I could feel a lot of strong, hateful energy towards my race and gender. I could feel it. I was just like, ooh. And it just kept coming like one person after another, y'all. And the only time I didn't feel this was with the young white girls. So I'm going to keep it real with y'all. The young white girls that was in their 20s, they was in the most pleasant, light energy, real respectful. All the energy of the women, the white women in their 40s was like coming for me. The white men's energy was just like, I felt so much lust. The white men, it was like, y'all, it was real lusty energy. I'm not picking on a certain race, but I'm calling out what it is. The gay men, they was rolling. This one gay guy was like, I was like, I ain't even do nothing to him. I don't even know why he did that. He went, I said, I don't even know why he did that. I said to my family, like, why did he do that? I was already looking in that direction when he walked up, and I said, I'm not his competition, so he didn't even have to go like that on me. And I was just like, and it was a black guy, right? It was a black gay guy. I could feel he was gay. He was walking and switching with this. He was with another girl, and he was switching. He was with a girl, he was switching. And he looked at me, and he was like, and I was like, it was that bad. It was that bad. Okay, it was real bad. And then the middle-aged black guys was standing staring at me from a distance. The ones that I passed, they was across the mall. And I would feel somebody staring at me, and when I would look over, they would be looking at me like this. Like the 30-year-old dudes. I'm like, I was like, this is getting so disrespectful. Yeah, I just couldn't take it anymore. But look, let me tell you, and my family member felt it. My family member felt it and said, "We going outside." I said, "Wow." They said, "Just get some air. We're gonna go outside." And we went outside, and it was freezing cold, but we couldn't even feel it because it was like so refreshing. I said, "Well, we leaving?" They said, "No." I just felt like we could go outside for a little bit. We literally walked out the mall and stood outside for 15 minutes just to refresh our energy, and then went back in the mall and walked back through. We shouldn't have had to do that. We should have been able to walk to them through the mall and back without having to go outside. But the energy was just so funky. It was just so funky. But it was like, y'all, I felt like I was being inspected, and then after inspection, people was irritated by my energy. Like, that's how I felt like. Like, and then, like, who do you think you are? Like, you have the audacity to be attractive. It was almost like they were trying to like pile up the negatives, and they couldn't find a whole lot of negatives, so they was like irritated. Y'all, I had to get out of there, y'all. I don't know if I'm going back to the mall. I don't know. Woo, cha. I ain't know the mall energy is like that now. Like, why you at the mall? That's how I kept getting that as a download. Like, why you at the mall? I started to say, why the hell are y'all at the mall? I'm an empress of air. I can pick up your thoughts. I can pick up your vibration and your thought frequency. Stop asking why I'm at the mall. Why are you at the mall? Y'all, may head on out. I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody. Bye.